for the joy of my King. I live and breathe for His glory. I celebrate for His fame. You with all my heart.
And joining us now is Mark Clarke, who is the music and arts pastor from Point Harbor Community Church in Chesapeake, Virginia. He's here to tell us more about how music shapes his life and the life of the church. And we have just been enjoying your music. Wow, what a gift you have.
Thank you.
And it's a gift that you started actually at 5 years old, I hear?
Mm-hmm.
You started singing at 5? Okay, did you always know that God had a call on your life in the music area?
I feel like, yeah, I mean, I've always known it. It started real young. Me and my three of my sisters would sing together. And I actually started leading at 5.
Wow.
So just through the years, we were in a very small church and just had the opportunity, which sometimes in a large church you don't have those opportunities, but had the opportunity just to sing. And you know how it is in really small churches. You know, you take whatever you can get. So I was kind of there, and the music minister took off eventually to start his own ministry. And I was able to play the piano. You know, it was a blessing to me, you know, now when I look back on it.
Now you are the pastor of music and art at the church in Virginia. And how did God make that transition in your life, and what was it like for you?
God has an amazing way of just doing things, you know. We came across a wonderful church called Point Harbor Community Church, and God prepared me to do this because the church is so mixed. It's more heavily mixed than any church that I've ever known in terms of culture and race.
Okay.
So it's about 40% black, 60% Caucasian, and having served in really here in this area and in primarily Caucasian church, and in the past having served in all African American church, was really prepared, you know, really prepared me to do that. So now I'm in this church, and it's just amazing.
Is that what you want to say to God this morning?
Our church has really a niche there, because you may hear Fred Hammond, and then in the same set you're going to hear Todd Agnew, you know, but people have grown to love it, and there are still some that, you know, oh, wish you just would. They ask me, would you lead with guitar, you know? So it's not easy to blend, but I think it takes a unique skill set, and I just think it's amazing how God does prepare people to do things.
Absolutely.
I surrender all, let go of it all, and leave it all with Jesus at the foot of the cross. Though I am weak, His love is strong.
Now, how do you see worship emerging in the church? Because we're really starting to see the importance of worship in the church and in our personal lives as well.
Right. I think, like I've taught classes even to the worship teams on worship, because you have to realize it's so much more than just music. It's become just so associated with music. And, you know, I think the idea really should be, you know, I prepare myself, and I go before the Lord all week, because after all, you can't lead somebody someplace you haven't been as a worship leader. But just for individuals, you know, I think the word worship has become just so much greater than what it, you know, has been in the church.
Yes, He fulfilled the master plan as we pierced the master's hand and broke the master's heart, so we could be the master's work of art, a grand design.
Well, you are doing a wonderful job of leading people into the presence of God. Your music is just absolutely beautiful. And, you know, everybody that has watched and heard you today knows that it's inspired by God. So thank you so much. All the best to you and your family. Thanks for being with us on The Harvest Show. And stay with us, because we're going to have more of Mark Clarke when we come back.
Yes, I want to be all the master's work of art. I wanna live for you. I wanna breathe for you. Oh yeah. The master's work of art. When you try the hardest that you can to be the woman or the man the world around you says that you should be, and you find that there just has to be some